Eric, first of all, what does it feel like to be part of history?
Incredible. It really does. We were kind of talking about it before the game, just how amazing 3 was in 3 games. And, the situation came up, and it's not really something I was thinking about during the game. But, as soon as I got back to the dugout, certainly was thinking about it. But even sweeter, we came away with the win. That was a great game. Just a overall good team win. A lot of people contributing and picking each other up. So just a great overall team win.
I got to say, when you came to the plate there, when you were in that at-bat, it kind of felt like you were going to do it. Easy for us to say on the outside. Did you have that feeling at the plate?
I just wanted to get one run in. I just wanted to do my job, find a way to get the runs in, and look for a good pitch to drive. And, I missed a good first pitch, taking the 0-0 changeup there. Would have been a great pitch to drive. But, just try to stay with my approach, try to get something in the air, and find a way to get those runs in.
Manny Machado said last night, this is a special team. What would you say about your teammates and the way you guys have battled out these wins and made history and just kind of the week you've had?
Yeah, it is a special team. Especially now to be a part of history is really cool. Anything you do to be a part of history in this game and in such a great league at such a high level is, it's amazing to be a part of. And, I think tonight was a good example of a team win. Obviously some of the guys are banged up in the bullpen right now, and just the bullpen just was really uncharacteristic. So it was a great job by the offense picking them up. They've been on the other side plenty of times where they've picked up the offense. So that's what good teams do when you're banged up in one area or something's happened usually out of the norm. It's on the other side of the team to really pick those guys up, and it seemed like it happened a couple times today. We did a great job answering back, and that's what good teams do. They find a way to win.
Last question from me. With every game mattering and you still, the playoffs are open to anyone. Is it helping this team to battle back and have these kinds of wins where you overcome a lot?
Yeah, we always feel like we're in games. We never feel like we're out of it. I think with that mentality, that's truly what helps us come back in these games, in these late innings against a great bullpen over there. Those guys are featuring some good stuff. But if we have that belief and we truly believe we can come back and we can compete with anybody, then, that's when you'll see games like tonight happen.
Thank you, Eric.
Marty Caswell.
Hi, Eric. I don't want to read too much into the series that you guys have with the Rangers, but when you win in the fashion that you did and you hit 4 straight grand slams, do you ever start thinking that maybe this could be a team of destiny when you do something that remarkable?
It's certainly hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. So, to get that sweep today, at their place and our place was extremely big. And, I definitely think this is a special team. Just the fight that we have, the character of this team, we truly believe in one each other. And, I think the whole Grand Slam thing just shows, how good this team is. It's somebody different every night. Most nights it's Fernando, but, we find a way to do it. And, that's what great teams do. They always find a way, and it seems like it's somebody different stepping up every night.
And I know Fernando, of course, for good reason, has got so much of the attention. But how solid has the rookie Cronenworth been for you guys?
Yeah, he's been playing great. He really has. Toddy deserves all the attention he's getting and more, but Cronin's doing a great job. Really making the most out of his opportunity, earning himself an everyday job, and he just really hasn't looked back since. But it's the little things to me. I know he's hitting 3-something right now and driving the ball and doing all that, but just really knows how to play the game. He's always in the right spot at the right time. His IQ, his baseball IQ is off the charts. You can hear kind of the feedback he's giving us when he's seeing a pitcher, certain things he's seeing, and to have a guy that can play every position, especially shortstop, just in case anything happens to Toddy, is a huge help. And, he's certainly proven his worth for this team.
If I could throw one last thing, there is a member of the national media that before today's game said he'd wear a diaper around a building downtown if you guys hit a grand slam in a 4th straight game. Does that give you any extra satisfaction at all?
No. No, but, I think we'll be looking for the Twitter pictures and all that. So hopefully whoever it is sticks to their word.
Adam Klug.
Hey, Eric, congratulations on the big night. Just wanted to follow up briefly on something you said a moment ago. I know a lot of players say that when they go up to bat with the bases loaded, they are just trying to have a good at bat, put the ball in play, and drive a run home. But with all the attention that's been focused on the 3 grand slams, you really weren't trying to hit a grand slam tonight when you came up with the bases loaded?
No, honestly, we're in a one-run ball game there. Like I said before, we were so locked in on the plate, trying to figure out what he's gonna, how he's gonna attack you. So just really locked it on at the at bat. But certainly when the ball went over the fence and I hit home plate and got to my teammates, we were definitely thinking about it. We were definitely talking about it, and it's it's fun to be a part of history. And I noticed now Manny's got about 9 grand slams in his career, so I might have to start taking some advice on what his approach is with the bases loaded.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
Kevin Acey?
Eric, it was kind of an anticlimactic ending where it was a surprise. What was your view on the final play where the ball got away from Heineman and Will kind of jogs in?
Yeah, it was, it was a great job by Crony there. Your job's to get him over, especially being at home there, tie game. So great at-bat by him. And, it's a hard-fought battle. It's back and forth. Both teams really answering the bell, coming back. And at that point, we're just happy to get that final run across and glad to be on top of a special night, and glad to end that night with a win.
Could you give us all of your details of how you've changed your swing path and started to hit the ball in the air constantly?
You certainly try and clean up the mechanical stuff and try and stay behind the baseball a little more. I think overall just the mindset is the biggest thing I'm changing at the plate. I'm trying to be as consistent as I can, staying in the strike zone, looking for good pitches to drive. It's still a work in progress, but the whole 2-strike battling and trying to put the ball in play, I'm really trying to get away from that and just continue to drive the baseball and really just hunt my pitch, whatever that is, depending on each at-bat, depending on who I'm facing. So, I definitely made some adjustments mechanically on trying to stay behind it, but really just the mindset, just looking for a good pitch to drive in all counts.
We can take one or two more. We'll go to AJ Cassavell.
Eric, what was your take on Fernando swinging 3-0 the other night, missing the take sign and everything? And then has it changed at all now that you guys have made this history?
No, I'm perfectly fine with it. At that point in time, their team was pretty upset, and my job as one of the leaders on this team is to protect him at all times. So if I hear some chirping going on from their side, I'm certainly trying to tell those guys he's not trying to disrespect the game. He's not trying to disrespect anybody in their dugout. The game nowadays is a lot different than it was, before I came up, when I came up, and I think that's what people really need to understand. So, one of the things that, we were talking about is, the shifts being in the game late now. So it's free game, and, I have a 21-year-old superstar that's on the bench, and he's feeling terrible because he feels like he got one of his teammates thrown at. So I'm certainly not going to let him feel that way. I wanted him to enjoy that night and not be upset. So we had a great talk about it, and we all learned from that situation, and it motivated us. It really did. And I don't know if that's the reason we got the sweep, but it certainly motivated us to come out. And you need sparks like that over the course of, even if it's 60 games. We're in a long 24-game stretch or whatever it is. So we use it as fuel.